excellent day for an exorcism.
Welcome to just another horror podcast.
I'm Ben, following every Russian epic coming.
I'm John. I worked at Burger King and I got some problems with his bullshit.
I'm Cobra. It's funny that you both like really shitty movies.
Like this? Okay. Hello, just another horror podcast. I'm John.
I'm Ben.
Cobra.
Sorry, I got a lot of dicks in my mouth right now.
Hanging around the courthouse again. Why did we think the courthouse was where...
Yeah, why would we do illegal activities by the courthouse?
Because you're very risky. It turns you on even more when you're sucking someone's dick at the
cops
courthouse.
might see me. Come on.
Wow, we just added to this story.
Okay, so Ben, the guest is your pick, and when you told me it, before you tell me why, I kept insisting that it was some Asian monster movie. That's the host. It's not the guest. It's the host.
The host.
So
it's
okay.
opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean
The
that
host-
I'm not stupid.
The host is hosting the guest.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know. I just like the movie.
I know you actually.
It's not exactly like a horror film, but it's kind of if you like, Terminator, or
Your explanation's actually better than mine, though. Picking movies out of a book just because.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fuck your Martin pick, man. I even wore that day I showed up and you're like, I picked this Romero movie, and I was like, it better not be Martin, and you're like, it's Martin. And I knew that, and I should have known. I was warned that movie was bad, and fuck you, Weaver, in your book.
So I'm assuming I didn't hear much about the guest from you two, so I'm assuming you hate it.
It's a few things I like about it, but it's kind of just a generic movie to me. It's like a newer take on like Jacob's Ladder and Solo. Do you ever see Solo with Mario Van Peebles? He was like a programmed
okay.
military
like
assassin.
a military experiment gone wrong.
It was like a combination of those two things.
Yeah.
It was filmed alright, but it just was left empty, I guess, because I was confused on if he was there to like protect the family, why he would murder them just because he became compromised.
Yeah.
A few things didn't add up at the end. Maybe you can explain me, and maybe you can change
Probably
my mind.
not.
Well,
I probably can't.
You might as well
explain
try.
it. Okay.
I watched this twice, and the second time I watched it, I felt a little better about it than I did the first.
Oh, good.
I like the director. I don't like the Blair Witch Project or the Blair Witch that he did. But the other
he did the
ones,
remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did the Alien one.
Yeah, it was where Blair Witch was an alien.
Did you watch the new
Spoiler
one? I'm
alert.
sorry.
No.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't like the first
Run
one.
away!
There's
Run
time
away!
travel and all
Oh,
kinds
wow.
of shit going on.
It went weird. Yeah, a little weird.
Yeah. It's got, what's her name? Micah Monroe.
From It Follows.
Yeah, I got all day to watch her. So.
This movie.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The
The
Blonde.
Guest.
it was, yeah.
Okay, yes, that's what I
daughter.
thought. I thought you were talking about. What did you just talk
Blair
about?
Witch. No.
Yeah.
He also did a couple movies. I like A Horrible Way to Die. You
Okay.
seen that?
Mm-mm.
You can borrow that if you want.
What
And
else
then,
did he do? I feel
You're
like
Next.
I had never seen that.
Barbara Crampton.
It looked.
But she's bad in that.
Is she worse in Beyond the Gates? Where she's a video
She's
game?
better in that than she is in Beyond the Gates.
Well, that was terrible.
Yeah.
She just kind of stared at you.
She's getting up there in age.
Yeah, which
She still looks
her
really
titties.
good considering how old she is.
Yeah, those titties can still be shown.
I don't think she's gonna do that anymore.
Well, fuck
but-
her then.
I'm
just saying.
she's in her late 60s. So
I just, the guest, it just got a little, takes
Paul Walker's in it
takes
from
a
the
complete,
grave. He comes back for a performance.
takes a complete right turn about halfway through, maybe 3/4 of the way through.
I watched an interview with the writer, and it made me understand this a little bit more. He wanted to write something that was like the Terminator.
Okay.
So
See, I hate it when its description is always like the Terminator meets Carpenter's Halloween, and it's like
no.
okay, it takes place in October, and it's got a synthy soundtrack, so automatically it's Carpenter. Like I don't get that, but I get a Terminator vibe from whatever he is. He's not a machine, but
Right.
he's just.
The two of them had two different ideas. One was he wanted to make a Terminator type movie.
Yeah.
The other one wanted a movie where somebody was killing a family of somebody who they went to war with, and they combined the two of them together to get this.
Oh, okay.
So
it's a pretty simple concept. A guy shows up at a family's door, says the family has lost a son in combat, in war.
And he knows
Caleb
he was in his unit or whatever, so he knew the deceased soldier.
And he was in one of the photos with Caleb that the parents had.
Okay, what the hell? That's all the proof you need that they knew each other, right?
Yeah.
Right, you would
they
think.
still question it.
Well, she's questioning the daughter's questioning
daughter
more than
does.
the rest of the family.
The dad's pounding beers with the dude the
Yeah.
whole movie. He's like,
Oh my god, the dad is such a fucking idiot.
I
Yeah.
thought there might be this weird thing between the mom and him, but I'm glad they didn't go there at all.
same.
Yeah.
Because at the first you're like, I bet he's gonna try to fuck the mom, but the dad the whole time's like, come drink beers with me, and I like that
Over and
relationship
over
between
again.
them.
They welcome him in, and he stays with them, and he starts just kind of putting himself into this family.
It's super creepy.
Yeah, helping the son out. The mom. It's a grieving family.
Yeah, but they're real open real quick.
Yeah, everybody seems to be like him. The daughter's the only one that kind of
Takes the brother a little bit of time, but he gets there.
Luke,
hmm
basically the bar scene.
Yeah.
by the end of the movie, he doesn't care that he's a murderer.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care.
But there's just something off about this guy.
When she brings him back to the bedroom to stay there,
Yeah.
he sits on the bed and just stares.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't need to do anything anymore.
Well, he's like.
What's his name?
It's almost like.
David.
Yeah, it's almost like Universal Soldier or something. Like he's kind of shutting himself down for the evening.
Yeah,
type
like he
of-
doesn't need to expend any more energy.
So,
Well, it's like when
what
the girl.
What is he? Just an experiment.
Yeah, I think he's an
He's
experiment.
got some.
He's not like dead and brought back like a Universal Soldier, or he's not a.
But that's what I was
machine.
trying to figure out the whole time. What is he? He's not
I think he's
cyborg. He's not dead. He's
And I think it was just a.
walking flesh machine.
I kind of chalked it up to almost like a Jason Bourne
yeah,
type, Bourne Identity type thing, where it's brainwashing, and he just knows how to do shit.
he's super good at
Yeah.
what he does. Yeah.
It's just a super soldier. That's flesh and blood. But-
Okay, so maybe you can explain this to me because I kind of couldn't get it. Did Caleb die during the experiment, or did he actually die in combat? Because I don't know if they even touched on it, but
No, he just died. Like
That's all we know
I
is that
thought
he
I
died.
took it as he died in combat. That
wouldn't he be like the ultimate soldier like this guy if he went through the experiment with him and he probably shouldn't have died
Did
because
he go
he's
through the
this?
experiment with him?
I think he said
But,
that at one point.
I mean, spoiler: David dies.
Kind of.
He can be. He can be killed.
he doesn't die because we have a My Bloody Valentine ending.
Yes.
And
But
he's
they,
alive, motherfucker. And the guest 2 is coming.
I don't think it'll happen, but
Maybe we figure out Adam Wingard. Maybe we'll get him on here.
but it's I
Right
mean,
after
they,
that guy
they're
who
flesh
watched
and
the
blood.
movie.
They can't die, so I take it as fact he is dead. So or maybe he did die at the facility.
Well,
that
You knew that knife was coming back into play
Mm-hmm.
for sure at some point. I thought he was going to stab
Well,
a bully with
Screen
it.
warning 101: if you introduce something, it has to come back later.
Has to.
is that
It's a rule.
oh wait, that's the opposite.
Yeah, but you can be subtle about it. The two biggest.
What's that called where you introduce something that doesn't play a role at all in the movie?
The red hair. No, it's
Something's gun. So what it's called?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know if
you
it's called a gun, but
Janie's got a gun.
that's the rule though that you're talking about. If you introduce a gun
Yeah, it's
in
gonna
the
come back. and
screenplay,
play,
it has
yeah.
to come back in the screenplay.
So,
So
A gun? Specifically a
that's
gun?
how the rule is worded. But the gun doesn't. The gun just represents an object.
And a weapon of some sort? Or
Anything.
Anything.
an object.
hmm Like if you give somebody a ring in the screenplay,
It
and they
has to
show the ring and
Yeah.
they're real close on it.
It
Later on,
should.
needs
It
to do
really should.
something.
And the two biggest examples of that are A Quiet Place, where there's the nail and the step that they pan on for a minute before,
Thanks for spoiling this.
Mhm.
and it doesn't spoil anything. And Halloween
3.
6, where that axe, they show the axe for like 5 minutes, and then they finally kill that one fucking guy. I think it's the 6th. It's the one with the...
Oh, they show
It
the
kills
axe
the
in
mother.
the box, and then the axe is not in the box.
The
anymore,
mother
yeah.
gets killed with it, I think. It's the one where the dad's a real douche. He's
Oh,
like
he's
smacking the daughter.
shoving the thing down the very
Yeah,
and they're, like,
that is
panning
6,
on it.
right?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
someday we're going to review that.
We already did.
I mean,
No,
we
the
don't
wizard
it.
version.
Yeah, we don't have either one.
I have.
They're all gone. I mean, the review.
Do you have all my
The review.
movies?
What's that? No, I have Halloween's. I thought you meant both versions.
I have the producer's cut on the computer
I have both.
with the wizard. So.
It is on Blu-ray, so there's a 50-50 chance if one of us isn't going to be able to watch it if I give it to you. So.
Easy over there. I'll smack that bald head so hard.
All right, let's get back to the guest.
So we meet Luke, who gets knocked into a locker, just treated like shit.
He's bullied.
He's a bully at school. He's a bully. He's bullied at school.
Mm-hmm. And he gets into the car. His mom has to pick him up from school, which is probably part of the reason that he's bullied.
Yeah, the classic, oh, my baby boy's going to 10th grade.
Mhm.
And it's like, don't do that to your kid.
David sees the mark on his face, and Luke is like, I got hit by a
does.
football.
He just knows everything. That's what I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's confident.
And he looks like Paul Walker.
You kind of think everything's going to work out. Like, he just knows. Later, when Luke's going to get suspended from school, and he says...
Somebody got something.
That was me. And he says about...
Hey, Hollywood.
About
in the middle of a podcast.
Jesus fucking Christ. Shut up. You interrupt more than my goddamn phone does. Wow, Cobra's speechless now.
No, I'm just gonna let you talk. I'm gonna interrupt you.
Now I don't even know where it was. So.
Something about the suspension.
Oh, like later in the movie when he's gonna get suspended from school, and David says, "Did you know this was like a hate crime?" And like says like Luke's gay, and they're all just, I think a detention will work, after school detention.
I don't think he should have to serve anything.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was a dick.
He was a dick.
Yeah.
Whether or not he's gay or not, he defended himself.
They also make these at the bar when David takes Luke into the
Must
bar.
be his boyfriend. That's what they say when they...
Yeah, but like David knows that these bullies are at this bar drinking underage. So he takes Luke in, to teach the bullies a lesson. These high school kids fight like they're goddamn like UFC fighters or something. They speed the...
And they like... Well, first of all, they're underage.
But they're on the football team, so they're allowed to drink there.
Yeah.
I get that, but like... That guy's gonna be in so much trouble.
Well...
Cyborg guy. I know he doesn't care because he murders people
Cyborg
later,
guy?
but... I call him Cyborg
Oh, you
guy.
mean beating these high school kids up?
David Cyborg guy, yeah. But, I mean... Does that still happen in today's day and age? I probably in like Texas. I bet like
Probably.
real big football,
In
high
Texas,
school
absolutely.
towns.
Like the parents will go out of town to allow the kids to have these giant parties and shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You guys been watching too much Varsity Blues. No, I'm joking.
Project Varsity Blues.
Like they had that, what was it, Friday Night Lights? It was all about Texas football and shit.
I used to love that movie. Put Booby in. Watch him spin.
The movie?
Come on, coach, we can win. Yeah, the movie, not the show.
Oh, okay.
Booby Miles.
Never saw the movie.
What? No, you never saw the movie.
No, I saw Varsity Blues.
Did you see it?
The Beak.
No, I don't think I did.
Then what are you talking about?
I was talking about the show.
Oh, you talking about the show?
Yeah.
He said, you don't listen.
Friday Night Lights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the show.
If I interrupt, I don't listen. Fuck you both! I support Trump, so they both team up on me. They're rude.
Wow.
That's fine.
Nobody
Whatever.
talked about
What are you
politics
blaming
at all.
everything on Trump
Because
for?
that's
Yeah,
what
why
it
are you
is.
blaming Trump?
Because I see how you
Why do
guys
you
look at
blame
me when I
Trump?
walk through the door. This guy supports Trump. What a fucking asshole. It's fine. I still come here under the scrutiny to record.
Wow.
Do this one, I ain't scared.
I'm not.
Next we have David taking Anna to a party. And,
Did you get in the shower yet?
oh, right, the shower party.
Oh, yeah. So I get a link message at work.
I heard about this
And
already.
it says, Robin thanks you for the shower scene in the video. You, what was it?
She thanks you for the shower scene in the movie.
In
In your movie.
Yeah, in your movie. And I'm like, okay, so it makes it sound like I sent you guys a video of me in the shower. And then you reread it, and we're like, yeah, it kind of does.
It was bad, but she's like, I don't know what I should say. She's like, I think my panties are moist.
Jesus.
After that shower scene, and I was like, I'm fucking telling everybody that you said that.
He's just in a towel.
And then he
Oh,
was
this
just
is
in
he
a
just
towel,
walks
but it was
into the
like
other room. That's it.
there was like steam coming out of the shower. And then the very next scene, he's like carrying a keg in. He's
Yeah.
like, "Where do you guys want it?" And she's like, "Oh." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing in that chair over
He has
there?"
one keg, and he's got one keg over the shoulder, and carrying another keg.
And everyone
She
in the
liked
scene
it,
is just
yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, and she thinks Paul Walker was good looking, so this guy kind of looks like Paul Walker, and she's like, "Oh." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing in that chair? This isn't even a horror movie."
Yeah, he goes to this party with the daughter. I can't remember her name.
Oh shit.
I mean, I don't know her name.
I
in
got
real
all
life,
sorts of
but-
names.
Anna.
And her friend is
She's the one
JP.
throwing the party.
wanting them pretty hard. Yeah.
And immediately is like, okay.
Yeah. Well, also her dick boyfriend comes in.
Oh, I wasn't invited to this party. He gets his head slammed against the wall.
David takes him out pretty quickly.
And she's like, you want to see the rest of the house?
Yeah.
Yep.
But then we get she's on top of him, topless, and
We love it.
she like reaches down and you can like she's just like, oh, is something wrong, like, and he just goes, no.
I
and just
don't get
immediately-
excited.
But it's like this immediate like click, like, no.
Oh, penis, turn on, please.
Yeah, penis
There's
turn on.
I thought there was something wrong with this guy, first and foremost. You know who's at the party? He used to play Party Hard here, too.
Of
For
course.
no reason.
Hell yeah.
What's his name?
JP from Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, but
JP, yeah.
Which one's JP?
And Dodgeball Guy. Lady in Red.
Oh yeah. No, I was talking to the other guy too. The arms dealer later
Yep.
is somebody from.
What is he from? He's familiar.
Oh god, he's from that awful.
He did the
Jennifer-
Dragnet remake with Al Bundy.
They did a remake of.
Not the movie, the show.
Oh god.
Al Bundy and that guy were in a Dragnet
What
together
guy?
on
What?
ABC.
Wait.
Mike O'Malley.
No, that's
He
not
looks
Mike
like
O'Malley.
Mike O'Malley. What the fuck is his name?
Dave. Wait. Wait.
He's the arms.
Where, the guy that gets the guns off him?
Yeah, the
Dave asked JP to get him guns. Let me see where he picks up the guns.
Ethan Embry.
Ethan Embry. That's his name. He was.
Oh,
like
yeah. We
he was
love
like-
Ethan Embry.
he was in a bunch of like teenage movies back in the 90s. And
You know
Can't
what he
Hardly
is in?
Wait.
that's it. That horrible Jennifer Love Hewitt
You didn't
movie.
like Can't Hardly Wait?
I like that movie. And
No,
first of all,
I
and
think
you know
it's
what
funny,
else he
but-
was in? That we interviewed a guy from
Oh, Empire Records.
Empire Records.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, we watch that all the time.
Empire Records. Good.
It's good.
The guy who plays JP is in.
You wanna be in Guar?
He's in. What's the movie with Kane Hodder playing a backwoods guy?
Oh, Hatchet.
Hatchet.
Yeah.
He's in Hatchet. He's the main character in Hatchet.
He's
That was the big
no
Hatchet.
better role than JP the Robot. though,
No, that is.
from
I gotta
Grandma's
plug
Boy.
something with him doing the
Anything.
robot voices.
Or he's giving a fucking
Please sit on my face.
inappropriate.
I love at the party though, where he's just like, "Yeah, we support you guys, man," and then he just makes them so uncomfortable, going, "Oh, you support us, but not enough to join up," and it's just that, oh fuck, because you ever been put in a situation like that where you say
That's
something,
an awkward
it's just like,
situation.
ugh. It's funny,
I could get out of it.
but he was just fucking
I
with them,
can't say
and then says, "Can you get me guns? A gun?"
Ethan Embry, have you ever seen me and Robin watch a horror movie with him? He's an artist.
They. It's just called They.
Is that what it's
saw it.
called?
Mm-hmm. He's an artist. He keeps seeing all these things in the dark.
I don't know.
That's it. It's
Didn't
Wes
see it.
Craven presents They. It's the movie
No,
that
that's not
said
it.
Darkness
It's very
Falls.
new.
It's new?
No, it's very new.
Okay. He plays an artist in They.
No, he's an actual
So-
like artist. He paints. It's got heavy metal in it. His daughter goes to school, and it's not terrible. Look it up real quick.
I am. Keep going while I look it up.
But yeah, I like Ethan Embry a lot and JP. So this movie gets 2 points for surprise cameos.
I don't see anything in here.
Bro, the soundtrack is
The
killing
Devil's Candy.
Okay.
it. Is that what
No,
it's called?
maybe.
The House Across the Street?
I think it has devil in it.
Devil? Hang on.
It's in the past 4 years.
Night of the Wolf. The Devil's Candy.
Yes.
Okay. Jesse Hellman.
Don't. If you guys get a chance, watch it. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
But it's like there's nothing special about it by any means.
So, yeah, the soundtrack in this is excellent, and Anna makes
Love
him
it.
an 80s synth thing.
I love it.
Yeah. The writer said that the reason that there's so much 80s synth and that she likes 80s synth is because she probably wants to leave. The way he wrote it was that she wants to leave. She mentions that she's 21.
Yeah.
Or gonna be 21. But because the family's grieving, she sticks around.
Yeah.
So to stick out in that town, she listens to gothy type music.
I didn't get gothy from it at all, but
That's just what this guy said. I guess it's his idea of gothy.
I think it was just synth was making a resurgence of movies around this time that it was made.
And it always sounds good for the most part. It's hard to fuck up synth in a movie.
Yeah.
It really is.
Drive had come out around this time. It Follows, obviously.
Mhm.
All synth soundtracks. Love it. Used to hate the synth, but this is really good, though. This soundtrack.
So after the party, Dave's gonna drive Anna home.
Mhm.
And she's starting to cozy up to him. She's like, I'll make you a CD of this song.
But for some reason, then she.
Because she calls the one place and they're like, that guy died.
Why she feel the need to do that? If
She
was
feels
being
like
on
something's
board.
not right for some
Okay.
reason. Oh, I think it's after JP's found dead.
Yeah.
She's like, she starts putting two and two together, maybe.
Yeah, we get a kind of a scene where they out in the desert, pretty
Mhm.
much. He's trying to buy a gun from JP's buddy, Ethan Embry. Is that his name you said?
Yes.
And
He's like,
again,
I'll
that
take
uncomfortable, I'll take all of them. He's like, if you got the money. And he's like, no, I'll just take all of them. And
what the fuck, man?
We
Boom.
actually, I think we skipped over the bar thing though.
yeah, that was before the party.
Oh shit, we really skipped
Yeah.
over it. Because I wanted to mention, he tells the bartender to get all of the girls' blowjob shots.
Yeah.
And all of the guys' cosmopolitans. And he's like, don't you want one for the ladies? And he's like, or for the fellas? And he's like, do I look like I want one for the fellas?
Or he says, you should buy the fellas a drink. And he's
Mhm.
like, do I look like I want to buy them a drink? And he's like, it would be the nice thing to do.
Get them cosmopolitans.
But he slaps like a couple $100 down and pulls out like a gangster roll.
Yeah,
of
where'd
money.
he get this money?
Money's
He
easy
tells
to get,
he
he
says
says.
money's easy to get.
So he just kills people or beats them up
Basically.
for it.
But this is and he drinks, what's he drink? A Fireball and Tabasco?
Yes. And
Sounds like
he just gets it basically so he can throw
Throw
in
it in
the
someone's
eyes,
face, yeah.
Good fight scene though. Oh man, he stomps on that guy's ankle.
Oh yeah. Just crushes it.
Broken bones make me laugh.
He pulls the Seagal too, snaps an arm down
Yep.
over someone's shoulder.
Breaks a pool stick over somebody's back. Breaks a bottle over somebody's head. And I immediately thought of your story.
That would
how it
never
wouldn't
happen.
work.
It just wouldn't work. They'd be knocked out immediately with that bottle.
Beer bottle?
Yeah.
They don't break like that.
They just don't. The
Ask,
bottle off the tree
ask
just
Gump.
didn't work. Did he put one on the head?
They got jacked at a party. Gets smashed in the cheek. I think he had to get surgery. I think he's got a plate in his cheek. He got hit with a beer bottle right across his face.
They'll give. They're made with the strongest glass on the planet. That is for sure.
But David or Luke likes him because he's helping him with his bully problems, teaching him how to fight, or basically telling him don't take shit from anyone.
That's it.
I think he's making the dad feel good because
Well, the
even-
dad's just
he's pathetic.
What is the dad?
It's just
He just likes to.
just office job.
He's got
depressed,
his own problems and he
Lost
wants
his
to drink.
lost his kid and hates his job.
Thinks his wife doesn't like him because he doesn't have like a higher spot at the office that he
Yeah.
works
Keeps,
at.
yeah, but
I was
things are gonna be looking up soon.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Conveniently.
So somebody is getting a promotion over him, and mysteriously that guy turns up dead. And
And we got above you.
doesn't David takes him out, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Off
There's no doubt.
screen.
This
He
is where
and his
I'm so
girlfriend
confused
apparently-
because David is doing everything he can for
On the
this
ball.
family,
Yeah.
and then he murders him later.
Yeah, but he's trained to basically take anyone out who knows what he is.
Then don't show me that he has so much compassion for this family if he's gonna.
It depends
Now,
on what order his missions are. Are they protect the family and then kill anybody who knows the mission, or is it kill anyone who knows the mission, protect the family? It has to be in that order because he's
But it
killing
is-
the family.
It
He's
is
definitely.
It is kind of confusing. Why is he staying with this family as long as he is? Why did he even go there in the first place?
Out of
I mean,
all the
it's-
families,
yeah.
why Caleb too?
So, whatever. I mean, you have to get the story going, but
I don't know if we would have felt any better if they would have explained it
Yeah.
or not. I don't know.
I might have felt a little better if they gave me a little bit of backlog.
A little bit.
A little bit.
They tried.
This
it
is
doesn't
one
work.
movie that maybe needed that 3-minute exposition.
Expedition.
Expedition. Expose. Whatever. That X word. To get us a little bit of backstory of why this guy's doing what he's doing specifically and
Yeah.
this family. But
I don't know if they just felt they didn't have time or get to the action part and you're not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
So right about now, Anna calls the base. The base is like, okay, we'll look him up. And when they look him up, it tells the base to call this
Special number.
very special number. So once they hear this guy's out there, they get all fucking worked up.
I think at this point, Anna begins
Plug it.
to suspect David.
That'll shock people
Is
if they're
something
listening
wrong.
when Counting Crows comes on.
That was a nice
Go
plug
from
there.
Party Hard to
Anna
Anna
begins.
Begins.
That's fine.
Um,
The 90s. Was Angie WK? Is that 99 or was that 2000?
2002, I think.
what do they tell Anna?
You sure?
They tell her that he died in a fire.
Yeah.
About 20-some people died in this fire. And so then right after that, her boyfriend calls from jail because they blamed him.
Oh, for the murder of
They
the
found
two.
the gun
Yeah.
in his car, and then they searched his room and found other
Because David
things.
set him
David
up.
set him up.
Yep. Boy, he is on the ball, isn't he?
That's a
Yeah,
douchey
tying
move,
it-
though.
He's tying up loose ends.
Well, if he's trying to
Why
protect,
is he doing that, though?
if he's trying to protect the family,
He's protecting her because
Yeah.
the boyfriend is
He's
lowlife.
douchey, but
Oh, he's a lowlife in this band.
you just met the family a day ago. You don't need to be sticking your nose in everyone's business.
that's
you
what
dick.
he's assigned to do.
Is it?
I think.
Is he assigned to kill them too?
Do you
If
think?
they find out who he is, yes.
Do you think all these soldiers
Isn't that-
told each other about their families? So if one of them died, no.
No.
I mean, it's stretching.
There's a lot of stretching that goes on in this movie. I need more. I need a little more.
Luke is supposed to find out information about a number they found on a burner phone that was for a plastic surgeon
In Florida.
in Florida. This doesn't really
Lead to
No.
anything. I thought maybe that this guy had his face rearranged to look like one of the soldiers in the platoon with their son. But
And then
no.
later at the end of the movie, they mentioned teeth missing.
Missing
What's
teeth,
going
dental
on?
records, yeah. What's going on? Did he steal someone's identity, or is this a guy?
Maybe he stole David's identity.
Are there more than one of them? Because, like I mentioned, he was in many different places.
And they called, and those people were very adamant of getting this guy in this town
Mhm.
taken down. These government agents that they're willing to go fire bullets into a house later, I believe.
They don't even ask questions.
No,
Yeah, they
they're
were
just
lying.
show up.
Ah, such a great scene through the sheets
Mhm.
hanging up on the clothesline, blowing in the wind, and David looks over, and they just make eye contact, and guns just go.
I wish Michael Myers would have been standing by.
That moment
Sheet
right
curtains.
there comes so far out of nowhere.
Yeah.
First, though, Luke deals with another bully and hits him across the face.
Oh, and beats shit out with a
with a
yardstick.
fucking yardstick.
Yeah.
It's great.
And that reminded me of that vampire movie I just watched.
Martin?
No, the good
Oh,
one.
let the right one.
Let the right one in, where the bull. He's finally fed up with the bully,
Mhm.
and he takes that wood thing. Did you guys see that movie?
Yes.
And he just fucking cracks him on the ice, and the fucking kid's
Blood.
ear
Bleeding
like
all-
is
oh
bleeding
my
all
God.
over the place.
Great shit.
It is good shit.
So David claims that Luke is gay and this is a hate crime.
Gets him out of.
The principal's like, I didn't
Expulsion,
even know
at
he was gay!
Oh, but it's so funny though, that uncomfortability of like,
Also, the fucking guy's a pussy, man. He's
But-
just like, oh, okay, whatever you say, sir.
This is
Well-
David's cyborg
I know.
guy.
But we live in a society now. Like, if that's brought up, it's like, oh shit. Like,
He actually says you'll be on every news station.
Yeah.
So.
we're going to our lawyer.
Uh-huh.
That was even 5 years ago, because that was 2014. This movie
Yeah.
came out.
But the mom just goes with it.
She's like, whatever,
She's
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Or she might think her son is gay.
Could be.
Yeah, I think she's wanting to fuck David at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if the FBI hadn't have shown up, I think that's where they were progressively heading towards.
Just didn't quite get there.
Was the FBI showing up? Anna really knows now that David's not who he says he is.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts thinking her family might be in danger.
He makes up a story too about how like they keep his identity secret, and he tosses out his dog tags and shit. He's like, I don't like to wear them. So then
Yeah, he makes something up to the family. Right?
nobody believes her now.
Yeah.
So, but the FBI
We don't
shows
like
up. There's all this shooting, and basically he kills everybody.
Dude, when he just turns on the mom.
Oh,
Or does he
holy
stab
shit!
her?
He
He
stabs
stabs
her.
her
Yeah,
right in the
stabs her.
neck, I think.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I've been compromised. And that's when I was like, well, what the fuck? I thought he was sent there to protect his family. He's fucking stabbing the mom right through the neck.
Well, they might give her, if he lets the family live, the FBI might give them information. So he's just cleaning up loose ends again.
And then he also kills the dad by
Well,
wrecking the car into him.
he needs a new car.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he's just gonna kill him.
He just kills him. He just
Yeah.
wrecks into him, gets out and shoots him, and
Yeah.
then the cop gets the car off the old dude
Yeah.
on the road.
He goes to the diner where Anna works. Wants to kill her, right?
She's not there.
But
so,
the FBI's already grabbed her.
Yeah.
So he goes and gets Krista.
She shoots. Yeah, he shoots her.
Kristen.
So did she look happy to see him, or did she look kind of like scared as shit? Like,
Scared. I think.
Wasn't she
maybe.
pregnant with his baby?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Did I just add that in?
It's like,
It had been 2 days.
yeah.
Maybe.
His sperm is super. He's a cyborg. I mean,
It's just one sperm.
She
by
was
itself.
already-
Like, don't worry, I'll
at
get
that
there.
point in time, she was 8 months pregnant at the diner.
That's how fast it works.
How about when he's gonna, well, he just like, fuck it, he shoots her.
Oh, that was cool.
Drops two
I did
grenades
like
in
that.
He just rolls 2 grenades in and just walks out the door like a badass. Would 2 grenades do that much damage?
No,
I didn't think so. It was like
Depends on what grenades they are.
I've been
I
listening.
watched that
to
show.
it was like normal
All
grenades.
right, you go first.
I watched that show whenever it was on. It's not anymore. Where they used to take the people versus people.
Oh, that was a good
Dead,
show. Deadliest Warrior.
Deadliest Warrior or something. Yeah, we used to do a. We used to.
Used to watch that all the
We used to
time.
put money into a pot and bet on the people. I was a degenerate gambler. Anyways, but there are different types of grenades that do different things.
Okay.
Like some of them have just little bits and pieces of
They're more shock.
the shrapnel and
Yeah.
only spread so far, and then other ones are different. So I guess it depends on what type
Well,
of grenade he had.
he blew the fuck out of this diner.
Yeah, I don't know.
I also feel
in a
like,
small
uh,
confined area, it might do that.
I also
mean,
feel
it's
like
not that big.
I also feel like there was enough time that if I knew my life was in danger or possibly in danger, I could have got the fuck out of that front door before. He would have killed me out there, but
Yeah, I
At
think
least
people, when they saw
try.
the grenades, they were all like,
Oh,
what's he
yeah.
doing? And just wait, what's gonna happen?
they aren't real.
It looks very suspicious.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
just
eat
trying-
your lunch. There's a dead woman over there.
The sandwich is so good, though.
He make so Luke and Anna are the only ones alive from this family
And
still.
yeah,
Luke tells David everything about what Anna's been doing, or we already get to that point.
he says everything that's happened. She's looking him up. She's finding out information
Yeah.
about him.
He's like, I don't care what you are.
Yeah, I don't
I
give a
just
shit."
like that you've helped me out.
So
Luke, he'll kill you.
Luke is setting up for the Halloween party, and there is like a fun house and shit.
Yeah, with the fog machine,
Yeah.
and somehow they trick David.
David kills a random janitor, which of course, and then he kills the major.
Did he put the mixed CD on to set
Oh,
the
he
mood
did.
yet?
Yeah.
He's very diabolical like that. That Anna refused to give him after she found out that he was bad, but he found it in her room when he was like... He went into her room one time and he was like,
Oh,
we cool?
it said to David.
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
We cool?
Or for David.
I didn't kill your friend JP, that robot guy. I swear, or your boyfriend. I didn't set him up. We cool?
Which one of those guys? I don't know. I didn't kill anybody. Totally.
But even if he's still gonna kill them, kill her. Even,
He
if,
tries
even
to
if
show.
she says, "Yeah,
he
we're
tries
cool."
to choke her, but Luke stabs him with the knife that he gave him earlier in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. That pocket knife
Mhm.
comes back.
He says if your friends beat you up, then you stab them. Take a knife to school, and if they take the knife off you, then burn their houses down with their families inside. What are they gonna do?
right, that's
What are they gonna do? Wow.
This guy's dark.
He is very dark.
But Luke's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He's impressionable.
It's a very good role model for a young
Yes.
So Luke stabs him twice, once in the back and once in the chest, and David's like, "Oh, that's cool. We're cool, dude. Don't worry about it."
He's like, I did the same thing.
Yeah, he's got a little
Gives him a
respect.
thumbs up.
Got a little respect for him. Damn it.
You got me.
You got me.
You got me.
Good job, kid. You took me down.
You guys
My
just
mission's
leave and I'll
over.
take this knife out of my chest and be on my way, apparently, because...
And that's how you know that this isn't a true horror. Oh no, it isn't. This could be a horror movie.
Because
Because that motherfucker comes back at the end.
Kinda
He's
does.
ready to go on killing in a
So
sequel.
it's like Jason Part 6. He gets resurrected, and now he's even going to be stronger.
Shit. So they mentioned something about teeth missing. There's 2 victims inside. One of them is missing their teeth.
Teeth, yeah.
What?
Let's be... Because you can just pull somebody's teeth right out with your bare hand.
This guy might be...
Basically,
I don't know.
wait, is he going to...
I assume he's stealing someone's identity,
Yeah.
but I don't know who or why or...
Or leaving open the possibility that, like, well, is that him or is that not him?
Yeah, because at the end, like, Anna's, like, on the gurney, right, or something.
They're in the
They
back of
look,
the ambulance, yeah.
And they're like, that's a guy! And he's
She's
walking
like,
out
"What
in
the
a
fuck?"
My Bloody Valentine-esque
Mhm.
ending.
Well, he did have the coal miner's mask and stuff on as he's coming out of that. So, all right, well. Yeah.
Okay.
Cobra?
As the guest, Weaver, why don't you start this time?
Okay. I gave it a 6. I liked it. I thought a lot of it was funny, actually. The action scenes were great. Horror...
Yeah, light on the horror,
Eh.
if at all.
The first time I watched it, I honestly, I think I told you, Cobra, that I thought it was like a Lifetime movie with action scenes.
Oh, whoa, come on.
But I think I'm wrong. I think I was wrong. This is much better.
Pretty well done.
Yeah,
Pretty well
this-
shot.
I have a lot of questions, but I don't think they matter. Honestly, I don't know if they're supposed to matter, but I'm fine without knowing all this stuff. It would be better if I knew it, but I still like it without knowing a lot of it. So yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, wait, I said Cobra and John just started. So, John.
I deflected.
He
to him.
deflected.
Oh,
it to
he
me,
deflected.
I'm gonna give it a 5. It is okay. It's shot well. It's acted well. The plot and everything else that goes on is to me. I think it's been done before in a bunch of different separate movies, and they just kind of combined a few ideas and went with it, and it's fine. You could maybe watch it one time. I don't know if you'd want to watch it twice, but
Are you nuts? This is rewatchable.
is it?
Yes.
It's not that rewatchable. I wouldn't. There's so many more action thriller movies that I'd rather watch than this, but it's okay. I wasn't like mad that I watched it. It's a 5. It's okay. It's right in the middle of every other mediocre action movie.
All right, Ben.
10. No, no.
Whoa!
I'm gonna go a little higher, 7, 7.5. I didn't care like that all the questions weren't answered. I thought the guy that plays David, he's a pretty charismatic actor.
Paul Walker.
You know something's off with him, but at the same time, he's likable. He just has that, not like everything's gonna work out, whatever he's doing. Obviously not at the end, but that bar scene's gonna work out for them. The party is gonna work out, like all that kind of stuff. Like, and when he's talking to the principal, I don't know, I just like that he's kind of all knowing. Or getting one over. He's always one step ahead. Can't say enough about the soundtrack. It's fantastic. And Cobra, you're gonna hate this because you hated it when we talked about It Follows. The colors in this movie, like when he shoots that the girl he slept with at the party, he shoots her, like that blue that she's wearing with the blood that splatters in the background. It just looks amazing, like all the pastel colors, and you hate neon.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Maybe.
It's got Keanu Reeves in it.
I like the crazy right turn that it takes, where it just goes from kind of a thriller to just full-blown action film.
I think that's how third act should be. I thought that was...
Yeah, it's if it's losing you up to that point, like it just quickly pulls you back in with like the action, the shootouts and stuff. They were done really well, well acted. So 7, 7.5, and like I'll watch
7.5.
I'll watch anything with Micah Monroe or Mika Monroe.
Why, you think she's hot?
There's just something about her. Yeah, she's very attractive.
I agree.
Yeah, I like that. But I want you to watch Neon Demon in Green Room, because I think that you'll find the action shots in Green Room very good, but you'll find the colors
Oh, well.
of Neon Demon. Very good as well.
Did you know she's a professional... What is that? One of those...
So,
I almost said water
good.
sports, but that would have sounded
Polo?
really bad. No, it's like windboarding.
Where you're like on that thing by
It's like a
yourself.
surfboard,
and
but
it's
you
like
have a... Yeah, but
a
you're,
bar
you're,
and it's got the
yeah,
sail.
you're flipping and
and
doing
you're doing
tricks
shit?
and- yeah. She's a...
Oh, like on the back of a boat.
No, you're just...
Or by yourself.
The wind is carrying you, but you're flipping into waves like on a surfboard almost.
Yeah, okay, I know
Isn't
what
that
you're
just
talking
windsurfing?
about.
Is it
Oh,
windsurfing?
isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, she's a professional... it's basically an X game type sport.
That makes her hotter.
But her father was
I mean, she's in a bikini more. She's on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign me up.
All right.
All right. If you want to get a hold of us, facebook.com/horrorcasting. Horrorcastings@gmail.com. We're on Twitter @horrorcasting. We're on iTunes, Podbean, and YouTube.
Drill me!